Hey, it's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar. We're going to be doing a haul, but I wanted this video to be a short and to the point video, which is hard for me to do. I'm going to talk about one thing I would love all sellers on BrickLink to do that would make the buying experience better for your buyers. Now, this is it's something that I think has become more of an issue in recent times, and I don't know if it's just a lack of knowledge of how to do this. So I'm going to mention how to do this and why, and this is going to be why it was hard for me to buy this order. And I don't want to put the seller on the spot. So I don't think I'm going to, I was going to say the store name because there's nothing wrong with like their selection. And I got this super fast. I mean, they did send it priority mail, but I got it super fast. But it took me like 6 months to finally get to where I could check out of their store. And yeah, so in there's another thing they had is the high store minimum, but this is not about store minimum. I understand why stores do a store minimum. I have a store minimum. Theirs was higher, so that I wouldn't. I didn't mind paying the shipping, but yeah, store minimums are done for a lot of different reasons. But again, this isn't about store minimum. This is about consolidating the same piece in multiple lots to where you only have a few lots. Because when I was in the store looking at my wanted list, there were 80 pages. And I think there's 100 items on a page. So that's like 800 items I would have to scroll through. Yeah, well, this is really good here. I'm glad I placed this where. But so it just makes it difficult because you scroll, like I have like 2x4 red plates on my wanted list because they're parts to the tipper truck, and it's just like page after, or you just keep scrolling, and it's just 2x4 red plates, 1x2 yellow bricks, and it's like I don't want to. It just makes it hard to look. And then if you need, let's say I needed 1,000 of them, and then I had to go like, you know, here's 10 in this lot, there's 6 in this lot, there's 8 in this lot. It's just, and I know there's certain features you can use with the wanted list to kind of autofill your cart, but I don't know how that works with well, I know when you got multiple lots, sometimes you end up buying more than what you want. So yeah, just consolidate the lots. That's my one tip for buyers, or no, sellers, to make it better for your buyers. And when you consolidate lots, again, everything's all in one lot, so I don't have to scroll pages after pages, which that's why I kept turning away from the store. Because even if another thing I do when I go to stores that have tipper truck parts, which is what they had, which is why I went there, they had tipper truck parts. I like to browse and just look around and maybe see something that catches my eye. Sometimes I'm not looking for things that are on my wanted list. Sometimes I'm just hoping to find something that, oh, this is neat at a decent price, I'll buy that. But when you got pages of just common plates and things, and it makes it hard to find. Man, these are in great shape. So my buckets are in great shape. I got another one of these things. Oh, it's broken. And being, I'll have to go back and look at the listing. They could have had it listed that it was broken, but being that they don't know how to consolidate lots, they probably didn't know this was broken. That's my guess. I'm not going to worry about it. It wasn't that expensive, so whether or not they listed it as broken, it don't matter to me. And then I got a 9-volt motor here. So this is a Power Functions 9-volt motor. And again, I bought this solely, and actually this too, just to get to the store minimum. I went to the store for these two things. And yeah, this 9-volt motor, it's got the old 9-volt connections, not the Power Functions connection. That was the thing that got me over the top. And I said, I'll get another one of these, but man, I'm very disappointed it's broken. Missing a chunk of it there. And I 100% think they did not know. That's what I'm going to think. Oh, look at this. It's a little bit late, but I got some parts for Is It Lego. These little flowers. They're magenta on one side and like orange on the other. All right, that's pretty cool. We got, oh, these were from when I was piecing together the, oh, I forgot that I should have taken these out of my cart. That's how long this has been in there. These were when I was trying to piece together the Fallen Water set. I forgot I already had those. I shouldn't have added those to my, well, it helped me get to the store minimum. So we got a Fabuland tree. We got a Fabuland umbrella. That's the right umbrella. Fabuland part and a Fabuland chair. So there's, oh, and then we got a couple of other random weird parts. Oh, that part is small. I don't know if this will show up on camera, but these are more, is it Lego parts? It's a little squishy ball thingy. Oh, so this, I think this is one of those that somebody recommended to me. I can't remember who it is now, but it's a little squishy thing. I need to get more of these. Looks like it attracts dust real easy. So that's going into the Is It Lego box there. And then I got this really neat Statue of Liberty thing. I think that, I don't know if it was already dented or it got dented because it was not protected. This is a thing that came out in 1986, so it had nothing to do with the Statue of Liberty Lego set. Oh, and it's got Susan Williams on the back. I can't show you all this. I'll do a separate video on this. It's not very long, but I want to read it. It actually has a lot of words. And this is one of those weird items, or well, it's not really weird, but one of those unusual items, I should say, that I find in a store when I'm browsing, which is hard to do when you don't consolidate. So if you don't know how to consolidate, when you're uploading, that's the time to do it. I don't have a tutorial on how to do it after you got all your parts, which I probably should have done for this video, but when you upload, make sure you got that check. Consolidate. And you can keep your remarks. Like, you've already got remarks, you can keep them. And anything that you add that doesn't have remarks will just, it'll become its own lot anyway, and you can add the remarks later. So yeah, if you're uploading parts from set, or you're uploading used parts, new parts, whatever, consolidate. If it's the same, if it's in the same condition and the same part, consolidate. And obviously, if new and used, those need to be separate. If you got used that have things like they're broken, that needs to be separate. So I'm not saying there should only be one lot for the new and one lot for the used. If you got multiples, if you got some that got some more imperfections, maybe have a separate listing. But that should be rare. That shouldn't be for most parts. For instance, I say a part that you could almost do individual listings for, and it's okay, is sticker parts. You know what? I would rather buy sticker parts where the image is the actual item. I love it when sellers do that, when they put on there, this is the actual stickered piece, or this is the actual piece for sale. That way you know what the condition of the sticker is. And I've seen a lot of people do that. So if you had 10 different sticker over assembly pieces with, like the Exxon station, and it's got the Exxon sticker, and you had different, that could all be separate listings for each one. I could see that. But if it's just regular bricks, please consolidate them. It makes it so much easier. And check your items to make sure they're not broken before you send them. But we got more tippers. And I think this makes up for this being broken, because I think this is probably fairly rare. I don't know. I'm guessing it's rare. But we'll do something with this later, probably. Anyway, let me know what you think. And if you need me to do a tutorial on consolidating lots, I probably should have done it now. Oh well, I think I've done it in the past. Now the challenge is, can I find the video where I was consolidating lots? This is They Might Be Giants. They're burning money. It's snowman burning money to stay warm. There's like a bunch of, whole lot of stuff. This is from the early They Might Be Giants. They actually had a EP that had this snowman thing on it. And oh, I wish I could find the picture. I gotta ask my wife if she's got the picture. There's a picture of me wearing this shirt, and it was in like 1995 or 96. I had hair then and a mustache, I think.
Someone's calling Joseph Olson. Don't answer it, Joseph Olson. Someone's calling Joseph Olson. Don't answer it, Joseph Olson. Someone's calling Joseph Olson. Don't answer it, Joseph Olson.